When we think of cutting-edge technology in modern warfare, few names are as evocative as the F-35 Lightning II. Born out of a need to replace aging aircraft and to meet the diverse demands of different military branches, the F-35 was designed to be a true multi-role fighter, capable of doing almost everything on the battlefield. As the program continues to evolve, this fifth-generation fighter jet is not just getting better, it's getting more advanced, longer-lasting, and more expensive than ever. From groundbreaking upgrades that push the boundaries of modern warfare to a newly extended service life that will keep it flying for decades, the F-35 is a marvel of engineering that comes with a hefty price tag. So, what makes this aircraft so special? And why has it become such a hot topic of discussion? To answer these questions, we need to go back to where it all started, the Joint Strike Fighter program. The program wasn't just another military project, it was a vision to create a next-generation aircraft that could serve multiple roles, for multiple branches of the military, all within one unified design. A single aircraft that could serve the diverse needs of the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps. Obviously, this was no small feat. Moreover, the Joint Strike Fighter program was conceived not just for the U.S. military, but as a truly international collaboration involving key allies. A consortium of 9 countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, Italy, the Netherlands, and others, played a critical role in the program's development. These partnerships were essential in spreading the significant development costs and ensuring that the F-35 could meet a diverse range of operational requirements across various nations. In the late 1990s, major defense contractors, including McDonnell Douglas, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, and Lockheed Martin, competed for this prestigious contract. Each company presented their most innovative designs, but in the end it was Lockheed Martin's X-35 prototype that emerged victorious. What set Lockheed Martin apart was its groundbreaking lift fan system, designed to enable vertical takeoff and landing capabilities, especially crucial for the Marine Corps. This innovative technology, combined with superior overall performance and a more promising path for future upgrades, convinced the Department of Defense that Lockheed's design was the right choice. Lockheed Martin's X-35 showcased impressive versatility in testing, including demonstrating a seamless transition between vertical and horizontal flight. The prototype's ability to meet the diverse needs of different military branches with minimal compromise further solidified its position as the frontrunner. With this victory, Lockheed Martin was tasked with turning the X-35 into what would become the F-35 Lightning II. Just a quick moment before we unveil the rest. If you're new here, consider subscribing to this channel. Stay up to date and never miss out on the latest insights. First off, the F-35 isn't just one aircraft. It's actually a whole family of 3 different variants, each one tailored to meet the specific needs of various branches of the military. They share a common design but differ in their roles, capabilities, and operational environments. Let's go quickly through them. The F-35A is the conventional takeoff and landing variant, primarily designed for the U.S. Air Force and Allied Air Forces. It's the most widely produced and cost-effective version, serving as the backbone of modern air forces. It is intended to replace legacy aircraft like the F-16 Fighting Falcon and A-10 Thunderbolt II. One of its key features is its internal 25mm GAU-22A cannon, which provides it with a significant advantage in close air support and air-to-air combat. The aircraft's design focuses on versatility, making it suitable for a wide range of missions, from air superiority to ground attack. The F-35B is the short takeoff and vertical landing variant, designed with the U.S. Marine Corps in mind. Its unique feature is its ability to take off from shorter runways and even from amphibious assault ships, thanks to its innovative lift fan system. This capability allows the aircraft to operate from austere environments, giving it flexibility in supporting ground forces in forward-deployed locations. However, the trade-off for this flexibility is a reduced internal fuel capacity and a slightly lower payload compared to the other variants. The F-35C is the carrier variant, developed specifically for the U.S. Navy. It features larger wings and more robust landing gear to withstand the rigors of catapult launches and arrested landings on aircraft carriers. The wings are also foldable, allowing for more efficient storage aboard crowded carrier decks. In addition to its structural enhancements, this jet has a larger internal fuel capacity, giving it the longest range of the 3 variants. This extended range is crucial for naval operations, where aircraft must often operate far from land-based support. This variant is designed to replace the aging FA-18 Hornet. Let's now go more into the technical details. The aircraft has a length of approximately 51.4 feet and a wingspan of 35 feet for the A and B variants and 43 feet for the C model, with its wings folding for carrier storage. The fighter's height is around 14.4 feet. The aircraft's design emphasizes a sleek, angular shape that contributes to its stealth capabilities, reducing its radar cross-section. At the heart of the F-35 is the Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, one of the most powerful fighter engines ever built. This engine generates a maximum thrust of approximately 43,000 pounds with afterburner, enabling the aircraft to reach speeds of up to Mach 1.6, or about 1,200 miles per hour. The fighter has an operational ceiling of around 50,000 feet, allowing it to engage threats at high altitudes. But beyond its design and powerful engine, what really sets the Lightning II apart is its cutting-edge technology, which redefines the limits of modern warfare. Let's start with its stealth capabilities. The aircraft's angular shape is purposefully crafted to scatter radar waves, ensuring that it reflects as little as possible back to enemy radar systems. This design is complemented by the use of advanced radar-absorbent materials that cover the aircraft's surface. These materials absorb radar waves rather than reflecting them, effectively cloaking the fighter from detection, particularly against X-band radar. Stealth is maintained across the F-35's entire operational profile. Even when carrying weapons, the aircraft can retain its low observability by storing munitions in internal bays rather than on external hardpoints. This minimizes any potential radar reflections and ensures that it remains difficult to detect. Moreover, the fighter's exhaust system is designed to reduce its infrared signature, making it harder for heat-seeking missiles to lock onto the aircraft. However, it's important to note that the platform is not completely invisible to all detection methods. While it excels at evading X-band radar, it is less effective against lower-frequency radars, such as those operating in the L-band or VHF band, which can sometimes detect stealth aircraft at longer ranges. Additionally, its infrared signature, although minimized by its exhaust design, can still be detected by advanced infrared search and track, or IRST systems, especially when the aircraft is flying at high speed. Another key feature of the jet is its sensor fusion capabilities, which represent a significant leap forward in situational awareness and battlefield management. The Distributed Aperture System, or DAS, is one of the key technologies that enable this. It consists of 6 infrared sensors that continuously scan the environment around the aircraft, providing the pilot with a real-time 360-degree view. This system can detect and track multiple threats simultaneously, including incoming missiles and enemy aircraft, even in low-visibility conditions such as nighttime or inclement weather. The information gathered by the DAS is integrated with data from other onboard sensors, such as the AN/APG-81 Active Electronically Scanned Array, or AESA, radar. This radar system is capable of tracking multiple air and ground targets at long ranges, while also providing high-resolution imagery for targeting purposes. The NAQ-40 Electro-Optical Targeting System, or EOTS, further enhances the F-35's targeting capabilities by allowing pilots to identify and engage targets with pinpoint accuracy. All of this sensor data is processed and combined into a single coherent display for the pilot. This sensor fusion reduces the cognitive load on the pilot, allowing them to focus on tactical decision-making rather than managing individual sensor inputs. The result is a comprehensive and intuitive understanding of the battlefield, giving the pilot a significant advantage over adversaries who rely on less sophisticated systems. The F-35's ability to gather, process, and share information in real time is what truly sets it apart as a quarterback on the battlefield. The aircraft's advanced avionics system is designed to handle vast amounts of data, integrating inputs from its own sensors as well as from external sources, such as other aircraft, ground stations, and naval vessels. This networked approach to warfare allows the jet to act as a central hub in a larger battle network, coordinating operations and directing other assets to where they are needed most. One of the key components of this data management capability is the Multifunction Advanced Data Link, which enables secure, high-speed communication between F-35s and other friendly platforms. This allows for the sharing of tactical information, such as target locations and threat assessments, in real time. The fighter can also receive data from other sources, such as satellites or AWACS aircraft, further enhancing its situational awareness. In practice, this means that an F-35 pilot can detect a threat, identify it, and coordinate a response, all within seconds. The aircraft can relay this information to other friendly forces, guiding them to the target or even coordinating a combined strike. This level of coordination and information sharing is unprecedented in air combat, making the F-35 a force multiplier on the battlefield. Speaking about weapons, the aircraft is well equipped with a variety of munitions. In its internal weapons bay, the aircraft can house up to 4 AIM-120 AMRAAM missiles, which are crucial for engaging enemy aircraft at long distances. These missiles are designed for beyond visual range engagements, allowing the F-35 to strike before the enemy even knows it's there. In addition to air-to-air capabilities, the fighter can carry precision-guided bombs, such as the GBU-31 JDAM. These 2,000-pound bombs are guided by GPS, making them incredibly accurate for ground attacks. For missions requiring a larger number of smaller bombs, it can equip the GBU-39 small-diameter bombs, maximizing its internal loadout without sacrificing stealth. When stealth is less of a priority, the fighter can carry additional weapons on its external hardpoints, significantly increasing its payload. These include more AIM-120 missiles and GBU-12 Pavway 2 laser-guided bombs. The AIM-9X Sidewinder missile, a heat-seeking weapon, is another option for short-range dogfights, offering a deadly close-quarters capability. For standoff strikes, it can be armed with the AGM-154 Joint Standoff Weapon. This glide bomb can be launched from a safe distance, allowing the jet to engage heavily defended targets without coming into range of enemy air defenses. The A variant is equipped with an internal GAU-22A 25mm rotary cannon, providing a crucial tool for close air support and air-to-air combat. This gun is housed within the aircraft to maintain its stealthy profile. For the B and C variants, a similar cannon can be mounted externally in a gun pod. Looking ahead, the F-35 will continue to evolve with the integration of new weapon systems like the AGM-158 JSSM, a long-range, stealthy cruise missile that enhances the aircraft's ability to engage high-value targets from a safe distance. In total, the A and C variants can carry up to 18,000 pounds of ordnance, while the B, due to its vertical takeoff and landing capabilities, carries slightly less at 15,000 pounds. The F-35 is the most advanced fighter jet in the skies today, and it continues to receive updates to make it even more effective and competitive on the battlefield. Central to this evolution is the Block 4 upgrade, a comprehensive enhancement that will significantly boost the fighter's capabilities, and it's the most ambitious improvement program for the jet to date. It includes the introduction of new hardware and software, with the Technology Refresh 3, TR3, being a cornerstone. The TR3 upgrade is essentially the aircraft's brain, providing the processing power needed to handle more complex and advanced systems. This upgrade ensures the platform can integrate future weapons and sensors, making it even more versatile on the battlefield. However, the TR3 upgrade has encountered significant delays, primarily due to supply chain issues and complexities in software integration. Initially expected to be fully operational by mid-2024, it has been pushed back, with full capabilities now not expected until 2025. In July 2024, Lieutenant General Mike Schmidt, who leads the F-35 program, opted to proceed with a plan to accept jets equipped with a limited, truncated version of the TR3 system, which allows the aircraft to be deployed and used for training purposes, though it doesn't yet provide the full combat capabilities initially intended. This truncated version has been a pragmatic response to avoid further delays in F-35 deliveries, which had been paused for nearly a year. In the same month, the first two F-35As loaded with a truncated version of the software were delivered to the U.S. Air Force. Despite these setbacks, this upgrade remains a top priority, with ongoing efforts to stabilize the software and hardware integration. They are necessary to lay the groundwork for a broader modernization known as Block 4, which will include the ability to carry more weapons, better identify targets, and improve its electronic warfare capabilities. Once fully implemented, Block 4 will enable the aircraft to carry new weapons like the AIM-260 Joint Advanced Tactical Missile and the B-61-12 nuclear bomb. vastly increasing its lethality and strategic importance. And as the F-35 systems become more advanced, so do the demands on its cooling infrastructure. The increased processing power required by the TR-3 upgrade and the additional heat generated by new sensors and electronic warfare systems have highlighted the need for a more robust cooling solution. To address this, there is an ongoing competition between Honeywell Aerospace and Collins Aerospace to develop an upgraded cooling system. This new cooling system is essential not only for maintaining the F-35's operational performance, but also for preserving its stealth characteristics. Excessive heat can increase the aircraft's infrared signature, making it more detectable by enemy sensors. The development of an improved cooling system is thus crucial for ensuring that the F-35 remains as stealthy as possible while fully utilizing its upgraded systems. Another vital upgrade is the integration of bright cloud active expendable decoys, developed by Leonardo. These decoys are designed to protect the F-35 from radar-guided missiles by creating a false target that confuses incoming threats. The bright cloud is a compact, self-contained unit that can be launched from the F-35's standard chaff flare dispensers without requiring extensive modifications to the aircraft. The U.S. Navy has fast-tracked the procurement of these decoys, particularly in response to the growing threat from advanced air defense systems fielded by potential adversaries like Russia and China. In July 2024, the Navy announced plans to secure a contract for around 1,000 to 2,000 decoys annually from fiscal year 2025 through 2027. Now, what we have seen so far sounds pretty amazing, but as usual, not all that glitters is gold. The F-35 is one of the most ambitious and complex military projects ever undertaken, and with such scale comes significant costs and controversies. And costs here are quite a thing. From the very beginning, the project has seen significant cost increases, particularly in the sustainment phase. According to the latest assessment by the Government Accountability Office, as of 2024, the F-35 program will cost more than $2 trillion during its lifetime. This figure includes nearly $1.6 trillion in sustainment costs alone, which have increased by 44% from the $1.1 trillion estimate in 2018. The remaining costs are associated with acquisition, including development and procurement, which amount to approximately $442 billion. This includes the production of over 2,400 aircraft for the U.S. military alone, making it one of the largest procurement programs in history. The Department of Defense now plans to operate the F-35 through 2088, which is a decade longer than initially anticipated. This extended service life contributes to the overall cost increase. Additionally, inflation and the complexity of maintaining such an advanced aircraft have further driven up expenses. Despite ongoing efforts by the F-35 Joint Program Office to control costs, such as reducing the cost per flying hour and the annual cost per aircraft, the program still faces significant financial challenges. For instance, while the Air Force originally aimed to spend $4.1 million annually per aircraft for sustainment, the current estimate has risen to $6.8 million per aircraft. Moreover, the aircraft's operational performance has not met initial expectations. Availability rates have trended downward over the past 5 years, with none of the variants consistently meeting their readiness goals. This has added to the cost challenges, as reduced flight hours and maintenance issues have complicated the sustainment of the fleet. So, as you might expect, the F-35 program has faced significant criticism over the years, much of it centered on its cost, delays, and technical challenges. One of the most pointed criticisms has been the so-called concurrency issue, where the aircraft was put into production before all testing was completed. The decision to use concurrency was driven by the desire to rapidly field the F-35 and deliver its advanced capabilities to the military as soon as possible. However, the approach backfired in many ways. Many issues were discovered after the aircraft had already been built, and these issues required extensive retrofitting of already produced aircraft, which significantly increased costs. And as problems were discovered, production was often slowed or halted to address them. This disrupted the planned delivery schedules and pushed back the timelines for achieving full operational capability. Furthermore, the program was already complex due to its goal of creating a single aircraft design that could meet the needs of multiple branches of the U.S. military as well as international partners. The concurrency approach compounded this complexity, by requiring ongoing adjustments and modifications across different production batches, making it difficult to maintain consistency and quality control. Technical issues, including problems with the aircraft's software, engine reliability, and overall readiness rates, have further fueled skepticism about the program's effectiveness. The F-35 is equipped with some of the most advanced software ever developed for a fighter aircraft, and the complexity of integrating these systems has led to numerous bugs and glitches. Early versions of the software were reported to have significant flaws. The engine has experienced several reliability issues over the years. Problems have included overheating, which has led to the premature degradation of engine components, and fan blade cracks, which have resulted in unscheduled maintenance and reduced availability of the aircraft. During its early development and testing phases, the jet also experienced several high-profile failures that attracted significant media attention. These included flight test failures, grounding of the fleet due to safety concerns, and issues with the aircraft's helmet-mounted display system. As a result, the readiness rates have consistently fallen below the targets set by the Department of Defense. The aircraft's mission-capable rates have fluctuated, often failing to meet the 80% readiness goal established by the Pentagon. But thankfully, it's not all about critics. The F-35 also has many supporters. Defenders of the program argue that while the criticisms are valid, they often miss the bigger picture. The fighter jet represents a leap forward in military aviation, combining stealth, advanced sensors, and networked warfare capabilities in ways that previous aircraft could not. So the costs associated with such an advanced platform are naturally high, but they justify the investment. Moreover, the program has made significant strides in recent years. As production of the F-35 has ramped up, the cost per aircraft has steadily decreased. The economies of scale achieved through higher production rates have made the aircraft more affordable on a per-unit basis. For example, the cost of the F-35A, the most common variant, has dropped to around $77.9 million per unit in the most recent production lots, down from earlier figures that were much higher. Additionally, as we have seen, the F-35 is designed to replace multiple legacy aircraft across different branches of the U.S. military, including the F-16, A-10, and F/A-18. By consolidating these roles into one platform, the military expects to achieve long-term savings in maintenance, training, and logistics. Furthermore, the aircraft's advanced capabilities are seen as essential for maintaining air superiority in an increasingly contested global environment, where potential adversaries like Russia and China are rapidly advancing their own military technologies. The F-35 has already been adopted by multiple countries, with over 600 aircraft delivered and operational across 26 bases worldwide. Beyond the original partners, several other nations have joined the F-35 program as foreign military sales customers. Countries such as Israel, Japan, South Korea, and Singapore have purchased the fighter jet, with more nations expressing interest in acquiring the aircraft. This global reach has made the fighter jet a central component of air forces across multiple continents, enhancing interoperability among U.S. allies and ensuring a unified response in coalition operations. The aircraft not only strengthens the military capabilities of individual nations, but also enhances collective security by enabling seamless integration among allied forces. The shared technology and operational tactics fostered by the F-35 program ensure that allied air forces can operate together effectively, whether in joint exercises or actual combat scenarios. As more countries integrate the F-35 into their fleets, its influence on global security and military cooperation will only continue to grow.